picking back up with our Module 3 discussion, Group 2. So let's pick up on question 5. What are your reactions to the dog test video?
So I found it. Go ahead, Holly.
I was just going to say, it made me very, very sad and concerned that the children were all describing the white dolls as the pretty dolls, the smart dolls. In one point of the video, one child said that, when he was asked why he picked the white doll, he said because he trusts white people, so he just automatically chose the white doll. But it just makes me wonder, if they're picking the dark dolls or the dark pictures as people that are dumb or mean, what have those students been told? Or what have they seen to make them feel that way? It made me very...
Yeah, I agree. It was very upsetting to see, and I didn't even realize how many had chosen because they were playing it. But that 15 out of the 21 kids had chosen the white doll as a positive, and that the black doll is a negative. And so, going along with what you're saying, Holly, what have they seen? What have they heard? And it was really disturbing too because they were so young. So, you're asking kids that they looked like, they didn't say how old they were, but they looked like they were between the ages of, 5 and 7. So that's so young to be making those inferences and those judgments without, they don't really know. They haven't been able to formulate their own ideas. And kind of like what you said also, there was a little boy who I assume was Spanish, and he was saying, they said, which one are you more like? And he was saying that he's kind of like both, but he did choose the white doll, as what he primarily identified with. And that he trusts them and that they're not scary. And they use terms that they're like me, or not like me, when they were referring to being smart or pretty. So it was just very concerning. And even the kids who were black, chose the white dolls. And to say, to me, that's like they're not even proud of who they are, and they can't even see the positives in that, is very upsetting and concerning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. It was really hard to watch black child after black child describing the black doll as the dumb doll, the bad doll, the doll that adults don't like, and then saying, this is the doll that looks like me. So you can infer that that's how those children see themselves. That was really heartbreaking. Another interesting point in that video was the one outlier, the black girl who pointed to the white girl picture as the bad girl or the bad child. And when the proctor asked why, she said because she makes fun of or something like that. So I thought that was an amazing moment where that girl had a different perspective than others, but obviously also sad because that means that girl had already experienced white supremacy and white bullying about her skin color to come to that conclusion. So not only seeing like negative perceptions of themselves and each other as children, but also that they're already, treating each other in a really way. It's hard to watch, but I think a highlight of this module is good.
Yeah, I thought it was also interesting too. Just one other quick point is when they ask the question, which one do adults not like? And they still refer to the black doll, and I think that that's a point for us as educators is that we have to be aware that the kids are watching, the kids are listening, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in society, that we need to make sure that we bring that into, bring the positives into the classroom and the understanding to support those kids.
I think it would be interesting if they took that same group of children with the same photos and stuff, and in like 5 and 10, 15 years, as they go through school and have more life experiences, and possibly take classes like ours, and see how their view has changed every few or every 5 years, to see if it becomes more positive for them or if it kind of stays the same. I think that would be a good way to judge, are we really making a difference with racism as the years go on or not, according to these kids.
Yeah. I mean, this week, thinking about an action plan, it'd be really interesting incorporating into an action plan that the doll test be a requirement of kindergarten classes, or, every 2 years. And then just as a measure, but also as a discussion piece for the class. Like, why did you do that? Why did you say that? And talking about it together, I think would be really amazing. We all ready?
Yep.
Let's move on to question 6. How can educators implement social justice education and humanizing curriculum that acknowledges and centers race equality?
I think our PowerPoint for our action plan will highlight a lot of that, but also there's some other things besides, opening up conversation between district leaders and educators and the community and the students as well, and then of course implementing, making sure that we have consultants come in and make sure that the curriculum is laced with all kinds of the multicultural literature and but I think teachers should be taking courses like I know I graduated from my bachelor's in 1986. Never did I have a class like this, so it's been so eye-opening. So I think the Alucci and Beatty article from 2011 pointed out things that help teachers to get to that point of implementing those kind of education pieces by getting the education in your pre-surface years and using that storytelling, using the readings and the videos and the community activities.
I think too, in the article, they talked about how it's really important to incorporate the home into the school. Community and looking at the community as a tool rather than an obstacle that we have to overcome. They said even in the article, and I quoted this, curriculum centered on students' lived cultural experiences supports the development of positive racial and ethnic and academic identities. So if we can really bring in those cultural experiences into our classroom, or even taking our kids into the community to support them, and kind of like the textbook has 4 different approaches to curriculum, having that social action and transformation rather than just trying to throw things in is really going to help support the students, make everybody see each other more equally, and just take another look at the curriculum that we're teaching.
I agree. Thinking back to a previous module and thinking about Banks's 4 levels of integration and moving towards level 4, the social action approach. Really educating students about social justice and getting them involved with, this week we're focusing on race, but also incorporating gender, LGBTQ, and ability awareness, and kind of creating really social justice centered school as a part of society where that is happening for children, so they don't have a lot of opportunity to be involved in justice. And something else that just jumped out at me in the article is such a little thought, but it really kind of stuck with me, was even ensuring that the cheerleading squad isn't all, really looking where segregation is happening in a school and preventing that from happening, making sure that students of color are on student government, the teams are integrated, and that the AP classes are integrated. All of those things are really important to keep a very close eye on, and if you're not seeing that, addressing it.
That same article by Olsey and Batty, I think that's how you say their names. It talked about like writing autobiographies, but then also biographies of somebody else who is of a different racial descent as you, for teachers before they get into actually teaching, so going through their teaching program. I think that's a great way for people to kind of look in on themselves and how they grew up, what they went through, and then of somebody from a different race and how that compares and contrasts to theirs. I think that'll kind of open up their eyes and stuff, and that's something that I really think that I possibly, want to try one of these days, maybe even the summer when I have more time, but just to kind of do my own autobiography and then compare it to, a teacher that's of a different race than me, just to see what they grew up with got into their classroom and their teaching practices.
I think that would also be an interesting exercise for older students, middle school, high school.
Mm-hmm.
Question 7. What is color blindness and its negative implications?
So color blindness. Sorry, Jess, were you gonna go?
No, go ahead.
So color blindness is that race does play a role, and we can say that we're not looking at race and we're just looking at the child. But we can't do that. We can't look at a child from, if that has a Latino background or a Hispanic background or a child of color and pretend like they're just like everybody else in the room. We've gotten into a habit of saying we're looking at the child, but with that child comes their culture and their background. I kind of think back to the article from last week where the new teacher was going to go in and say, I'm going to save these kids. But she's not looking at them as a child, but just, she sees what their race is. And you can't forget what their race is and where they're coming from and how to build off of that to help them be successful. So negatively, if we don't look at their color and their culture, then really we're not helping the problem at all.
Are we at 1 minute?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Do we want to move to the last question? She did a good job with the kind of the color blindness.
Sure. Future considerations for teachers addressing racism, colorblindness, and anti-blackness.
We need to see their colors. We need to see their cultures in the room and acknowledge them. And then have those developmentally appropriate conversations about blackness and anti-blackness.
I think it's super important for teachers to address their own whiteness and do on themselves, and recognizing that racism happens. It's a part of human nature, and understanding their racist tendencies and addressing those.
I agree with both of you, and especially Lizzie about, we just really got to kind of dig into what we've learned, how we grew up, what we bring into the classroom, and how it's different from everybody else's.
And again, I think it's important to look at cultures and race as a tool rather than an obstacle that we need to overcome as teachers.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
All right. I'm going to end the recording.